Self-esteem is how we value and see ourselves. If it's low, it can sometimes impact the way you treat yourself or make it harder to recognise your strengths. It can also make it feel tough for you to move past problems, try new things, or make decisions. How we see ourselves can feel like something that's hard to change, but we have some tips to help.
How much you appreciate and like yourself. It involves a variety of beliefs about yourself, such as the appraisal of your own appearances, views, emotions, and behaviors. Other terms that are often used interchangeably with self-esteem are self-worth, self-regard, and self-respect. Self-esteem is often seen as an actual personality trait, which means that it tends to be stable and enduring. Like a person with a sense of humor, someone who has high self-esteem is thought to be a person with high self-esteem. Self-esteem levels at the extreme high and low ends of the spectrum can be detrimental, so ideally, it's best to strike a balance somewhere in the middle. A realistic yet positive view of yourself is generally considered the ideal. Some things that you can do to help improve your self-esteem include: become more aware of your own thoughts and feelings, challenge any negative thoughts, treat yourself with kindness, and talk to a professional.
Care of your physical and mental health. Think about how much sleep and physical exercise you're getting. Finding a balance is important. Getting too much or too little can have an impact on how you feel. Things that affect the way we feel about ourselves are different for everyone. But difficult or stressful life experiences can often impact our self-esteem. Many people find that talking to a counsellor, therapist, friends or family can help them to build their self-esteem and tackle difficult issues. To access therapy, speak to your student support team or your GP. Get to know yourself. Think about what makes you happy and what you value in life. It can help to write this down in a journal. You might find that you're basing your self-worth on things that aren't useful or helpful to you, especially in comparison to other people. Remember, what people choose to share about their lives isn't the full picture, so comparing yourself isn't helpful. Recognise your strengths. Try not to put too much thought into the negatives. Instead, celebrate your successes and accept compliments. You could even make a note of them to look over when you're feeling low or doubting yourself. Be kind to yourself. Challenge unkind thoughts. If you're putting yourself down, it can help to ask, would I talk to a friend in this way? Overstretching to please others can drain your energy and affect your well-being. Remember, it's okay to set boundaries. And try to get into the habit of looking after yourself or doing something kind for yourself every day. Do things you find fun, like taking up a hobby, being creative, or volunteering for something you're passionate about. You could also try setting small goals, such as trying a recipe or learning the days of the week in a new language. Remember, you don't have to be perfect at something to enjoy doing it.
The key to success is to focus on goals, not obstacles.
Your positive action combined with positive thinking result in success. You, yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Successful people have fear. Successful people have doubts. And successful people have worries. They just don't let these feelings stop them. The only thing that matters in life is your own opinion about yourself. If you have a dream, don't just sit there. Gather courage to believe that you can succeed and leave no stone unturned to make it a reality. Confidence is a walking into a room with your nose in the air and thinking you are better than everyone else. It's walking into a room and not having to compare yourself to anyone else in the first place. The better you feel about yourself, the less you feel to need to show off. One day, it just clicks. You realize what's important and what isn't. You learn to care less about what other people think of you and more about what you think of yourself. You realize how far you have come, and you remember when you thought things were such a mess that you never recover. And then you smile. You smile because you are truly proud of yourself and the person you fought to become.